My niece asked me to help her in the kitchen, and 10 minutes later I was in handcuffs, accused of something that could have destroyed my entire life. And the only reason I'm not in prison right now is because of a necklace. My name is Leo. I'm 38 years old, and 6 months ago I spent $4,000 on a piece of jewelry to protect my niece. Her name is Chloe. She was being bullied at her private school. Not just teased, I'm talking stolen notebooks, cruel whispers, accidental shoves in the hallway. She was too scared to report it and too scared to fight back. Eventually, she came to me. I couldn't stand seeing her like that, so I bought her what looked like a vintage gold locket. To everyone else, it was just a family-style heirloom, but inside it was a discreet recording system that activated if it detected a strong impact or a distress motion. I told her to wear it all the time. I told her it was for protection. I thought I was helping her. I had no idea she would use it against me. It happened at my father's 70th birthday party. The house was full of laughter, music, expensive cigars, champagne glasses clinking. Everything felt normal. Halfway through dinner, Chloe leaned over and whispered, "Uncle Leo, can you help me with the dessert plates? You're the only one who doesn't treat me like a kid." I felt proud, needed. So I followed her into the kitchen. The door swung shut behind us, and just like that, the noise from the party disappeared. It was quiet, too quiet, but she didn't grab the plates. She just stood there staring at me. Then she said, "You know I love you, right, Uncle?" Something about her tone felt off, flat, rehearsed. Before I could respond, she calmly reached over and swept a stack of crystal wine glasses off the counter. She didn't scream, she didn't panic. She just waited for them to shatter. The sound was explosive. Then she grabbed the collar of her own dress and tore it, and that's when she looked at me differently. Not scared, not confused, just cold. She leaned closer and whispered, "If you don't give me the deed to the lake house, I'm going to tell them you did this." I felt like the air had been sucked out of the room. Before I could even react, she threw herself onto the floor and let out a scream that sounded completely real. The kitchen door burst open. My father, my brothers, my wife. They saw broken glass. They saw her torn dress. They saw red marks forming on her arms. And they saw me standing there. Chloe pointed at me, shaking, crying. "He tried to force himself on me. He said he deserved a reward for the necklace." Nobody asked questions. My brother punched me so hard I collapsed into the counter. My wife didn't scream. She just pulled Chloe into her arms and said, "I've got you." My father picked up the phone to call the police. And in that moment, I realized I had already lost. 10 minutes later, I was handcuffed in my own living room while Chloe gave her statement in the next room. She was convincing. The tears, the pauses, the trembling voice. But she forgot one thing, the necklace. When she tore her dress and threw herself onto the floor, the impact triggered the recording system. I told one of the officers to check it. They mirrored the footage onto the television, and everything changed. From her chest-level view, you could clearly hear her threatening me about the lake house. You could see her breaking the glasses. You could see her tearing her own dress. And just seconds before everyone ran in, you could see her reflection in the refrigerator, practicing her crying face. The room went silent. The officers removed my cuffs and put them on her. My father tried to apologize. My wife tried to explain. But something inside me had already shut down. It only takes seconds to destroy someone's reputation, but it can take a lifetime to repair trust. That night, I walked out of that house with nothing but my phone and the clothes on my back. And I realized something I'll never forget. A family that believes a lie without hesitation was never really yours to begin with.